Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that was a bad start. Well, hello, everybody, and hello to everybody who's on stream and or not on stream. I'm not sure. I put some hello. Um, this was not planned at all, actually, but we're here now. So here we go. As in description and or non-description. I'm not sure if it's even showing. Um, but it's like just all these streams are like questionnaires almost. So yeah, again, nothing was planned from this. I probably am gonna talk about lore and touch upon that. Lore upon the Olympus SMP and or any other lore from any series that I have made. Because I have too much and I don't know where else to put it, because I mean I got Instagram, which I guess follow me on Instagram. It's JVL the Cookie if you wanna. Not obliged to, just you can. It's just pictures of some art, what I'm doing, what's maybe happening in life. Cause why not? Self promo. But anyway, uh yeah, nothing much will happen now. It's just me kind of figuring out and testing like what the computer is capable of, because I'm still not used to laptops and stuff. Except for Microsoft Paint. That's what I make my art on, and that's what the thumbnail like from this video and the other live stream I made was just me making art in Microsoft Paint, because it's again the only software I've ever learned how to use, and I have researching for stuff is very much just not my thing, except it is. Like, I did my research on edible flowers. Yes, I did that. I don't know why, but I mean, one day I want to be able to just go outside and like pick something and just eat it. So that's my reasoning, but I don't think I need a reason to like anything really. Um, I also have a Spotify. Nothing's shared because I have not made my own playlist yet, which I wanna, but it's like, which songs? Like what playlist would I make for Spotify? Like a character playlist or like my own personal playlist, which is like wait a minute. I have 126 songs on here currently, and I listen to a lot more music than this. This is just music I found from here and some that I just don't listen to that often. Because I don't know. I like listening to music and bursting my ears apparently. I think my hearing has gone like way worse since last year and the year before because of my earphones. Which now I put like a lot more than halfway because I can't really hear. So it's like, yeah, my hearing's just gone terrible. But besides the hearing, playlist wise, I got no idea. Again, do Spotify playlists. You can just search JVL, J.V.L, in parentheses, Felnai. I don't know why I kept that, but it was for my original account name. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you really shouldn't question it, but then again, I very much do question everything. Just gonna try to put some music. If I can. I really wish the like songs like playlist is like on there because you get to know what music I listen to. Maybe. Oh my god, that's loud. Okay. Music does give good ideas. Especially, actually, my favorite type of music is like trailer music of that sort. The lighting is weird. Oh, hello, you get to, I am white. I am not, but I am now. I just turn this way. Okay. It's easier to actually do this. I can't look at the camera. It's very strange to me. Plus nervousness, but I'll get used to that a lot more. The music I like to listen is like trailer music or Two Way, who's known to make and like it's just good, man. And Odessa, which noise it's great. Storytelling music is great. Yes. Like Saddest with her animations, which that I watch, and today Past Serene Animatic came out, and I have not read the Past Serene or Flowers from 1970, if it's from that sort. If you don't know what that is, um, do your own thing. I don't think I can explain it because I actually have not read those two stories. They're basically fan fictions. One about DNF, the other about Sleepy Boys Inc. Again, stuff that I won't touch upon because you could figure that out later. Because I mean, I don't know either, except for Sleepy Boys Inc. Somewhat. Okay, from that, Odessa and Two Way. Just my favorite from Two Way is actually I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire because it's just so good, man. And my favorite from Odessa is Loyal, which is the one playing right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. Chat, can you hear it? I'm not sure. Like to put it louder. Also, any music that plays on here, it does not belong to me. It belongs to original creators. If DMCA, don't DMCA me, even if this is not Twitch. Don't, please. I don't know what music else to play. Not hear anything, just you. I'm purposely just making it louder. Oh, you gonna be copyrighted? I can't help it. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Well, if you can or cannot hear it, I don't know. I'm not checking stream from my phone. I left my phone in my room, which I'll touch upon probably later. Uh, sorry, I backtracked. I forgot if I talked about Odessa or not. Odessa. My two actually songs are like from A Moment Apart and again Loyal. There's another. I can't go back. I forgot I can't go back. I don't have my phone with me to check, but I mean I can check because I hear it on YouTube. What are you advertisements? I recently been hearing a lot of well, two songs in particular, My Love, My Life, and Slipping Through My Fingers. But like covers. So they're from Meryl Streep and Amanda Seyfried. I can't read. I can, but I don't know how to say that. Or just Mamma Mia, the movie music, because I don't know. I just like the singer. I just like how they sing it. Especially My Love, My Life. It just makes me sad. Oh. It's the camera. Oh yeah. I paint my nails now. I got this one barely yesterday because I guess we just need to evolve. I cut down the fingernails a bit. I say cut, I actually ate. I don't know why. I just eat I actually like this year is the year I'm actually letting them grow because I never let my nails grow ever. So yeah, this is a new experience, but I can say I got pretty well at somewhat painting my nails. Once like I it's metal looking. I don't know. Sure, mischief, my storytelling. I guess I can agree on that, yeah. Actually never heard of it, but I think I have. Terrible memory, but if it's music and storytelling, it's just great. Also, music for musicals, kind of the point. But also, just short songs, I guess. I don't know. Music is just great for storytelling, and I guess in that way, it's inspiring to help and all that. And also finding music like what would the characters sing or listen to and or like play music to, because I did that with a few of my characters, and I get inspiration like from music titles, like for names, because I got tired of looking, and I actually I have a baby names book, but it's just for like characters specifically. And I mean, I've had pretty good names. That's where if you not a person like not like very close characters, just like characters that I have, and but it's better to just like but right now what I'm doing is just that I'm looking at music, looking at titles, like any reference to like the music creator, I'll make like the name to that. Like aforementioned Passerine. I think that's how you say it. I use Passerine as a name for like I would say self-insert character. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oof. Gosh. I do miss talking about characters. But I mean, I could do that now, considering uh, everything. OCs, I mean. Yeah, I have a lot, and I have made like three more today, and it's like I don't want to make more, but they're there if I ever need them or I want to touch upon them. Because for me, it's just I like to draw creatures as well. Yo, hello, welcome to this place. Uh, I guess now we're gonna touch upon OCs and stuff. Uh, I think I could say with most oh, wait a minute. So sorry. My mom was gonna come into frame. You probably. Mm, my mom almost came into frame. Shush. Anyway, OCs. The two main ones I can say with confidence that I talk about and act as, think as, be as, I guess, is Quincy Adams and Mayor Gothel. Both of them created during seventh grade. I'm pretty sure. One of them during school time, and the other one made during summer. And they look pretty different from their own like from their original designs. Like Mayor is a dampier. That wasn't the original idea. She was okay. This might get a little touchy. Um, I don't know if this would be need a trigger warning, but she was supposed to be like of like a virtuous, not virtuous, a vengeful serial killer. Now take that with context of the I really like she wasn't I don't know what was the idea with her. But again, this was me. So you make things, you make it work, maybe not, you change things. That's what happened with Mayor. She had an entirely different design, except for the yellow theme or the yellow cardigan theme, because she still has like a yellow cardigan as like still now, but she looked a lot more different, and her story changed from serial killer story, murder mystery to just her series being about her and her family and her ungodly amounts of cousins, whether they're related or not. Both the supernatural and the abnormal. And the series would be more like would be with her two and two to three cousins hanging around with her to see a lot of like different cousins, which are based off like true crime, supernatural, fantasy stories, like folk tales, like that sort of thing. So like if they were her family. A few I can name, like which make kind of reference to that, is her two cousins, like the two to three cousins from the mother's side, because those are the ones she's going to travel with. Um, Vampire Monsieur Graves, Holtergeist, and Pierre Monsieur Graves. And Vampire is a vampire, as well as Pierre, because both of the parents are vampires. And Holtergeist is a ghost poltergeist vampire half and human, so a ghost dampier as well. And Mayor is a dampier, but has more the traits of a human. So sorry, I got very quiet. Yeah, it was just basically like the series to like just look at all these characters that have I don't know what connection I don't know what storyline there was gonna be, but it was just her and about her family because it's like a slice of life almost. And it can become a thriller, slice of life thriller, possibly. So that was an idea I had for her series, and probably still something I could touch upon. Now, the other one aforementioned, Quincy Adams. Yes, the name sounds like taken from President Son. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I just like the name Quincy. He was just supposed to be called Quinn, but then I kept saying Quincy a lot, so that just kind of stuck. And his story is that he's a shapey, a, a he's a shapey, a type of person, or a person who has geometrical shapes on their bodies. Not like they're like birthmarks, tattoos in a way, but mostly like birthmarks. You're born with it. You're born with shapes on your face and body, and in that world, we also have the sphericals who have circular shapes instead of geometric shapes on their body. Same thing, just slightly different. But in that difference, they have a discrimination towards the shapies, since they're considered almost the lowest of the lows per se, slash uh, slaves, kind of. I don't. I'll figure that out because I'm like, would this be offensive? Maybe. I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know, but like, basically, the story is that well, the Shapies were they were living in a certain place, and then they had the Sphericals, the like upper class people, decided, hey, let's just move you over here because I don't know for what reason. I never had a reason. I just needed some background story to let it affect Quincy. Oh yeah, the not Shapies. The Sphericals have like a monarchy too. So that's the person they had it. And we touch upon the Adams family, not the other Adams family. This Adams family is just with one D and very much shapy and very much small. But Quincy had just been born, but he was still too young to take with them to wherever they were gonna move because they are considered slaves and all that stuff like that. I think they were at the capital, maybe. Then like, well, they changed the capital probably and like to a different place entirely, or I don't know. I don't know because it's like it wouldn't make sense at a standpoint, but I haven't questioned it too much. But basically, Quincy becomes an orphan because he has to be left behind so that the others can move because he was still too young. He was like newborn level. And um that's yeah, he's an orphan. But the thing is, I guess spoiler alert, his parents aren't dead. None of his family is dead. It's just that he doesn't know what happened because again, he was a newborn. He didn't know what happened to them at all. He probably didn't know them for very long. Not too much at least, considering age-wise. And uh he grows up in a boarding school orphanage like a home place. I don't know, it's just boarding school orphanage. I forgot there was like two other things I could describe it as, but it's just a nice place to be. So it's not like in our world here, like reality, where it's more different. This is just a place where these kids, whether orphans or not, they can stay. Which I mean is a pretty good thing. I don't know. It's a nice place, and that's where he lives, taken care by caretakers, Amora and other caretakers, people, I guess teachers, staff, and heartbeat on its own. I can't think right now. Wait a minute. I'll get back to it. I'm just brain dead a little bit. Down, doesn't know what I will make a scene. Oh, best repeat. Snoopy, double G. I know you're watching. My I keep talking. And I. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rolling on the speakers in my eye. I will say this, I do have a Wattpad account and I could try to just write stuff on there, but I have like no energy to do that either. It's very strange. Like I can, but I really choose not to. But it's like, is it a laziness? Maybe. I'm not sure. I get like really tired. Burning down parents. What are you talking? Okay, well, Quincy is a parentless kid, so he's not an orphan, but he kind of is. Eh. Though I use his character out of his own story, like with Mayor and Quincy, they know each other despite being from different universes entirely, and like they're actually younger in their own series. They're older, like outside of the series. Since I created the SOI, sorry, getting off topic from Quincy's story and stuff. I'll explain that maybe at a different time. SOI, Society of Interdimensionals, is a place I created. Oops. A place I created so that every series that I have made is like connected in that one place. Dimension, portal jumping, all that sort of thing happens then. So you get almost a sci-fi ish feel of it, fantasy. But I mean it's there. SOI is a thing, Society of Interdimensionals. I made it just so like crossovers can happen in one place, probably. And that's where I touch upon one story on specifically like way a lot more than the others, just it never happens like on internet. It mostly now happens like with someone. Um I've classroom and future class or child's or it had a name, I forgot again. But the name is classroom and future class. I have it written down in the I feel like I don't want to explain it because it's like it's so much more easier to talk about it when there's someone else that knows about it help you explain it. Because this series is with like the help of my niece, who we created the series like 5 years ago. I'm not sure. I remember like the time. I don't remember the year. I don't remember years. I That's a problem with me. I just got bad memory. But I'll explain it to the best of my ability, I guess. But that's a series I focus on a lot more, and where the SOI comes into like more relevance, more in fruition, where uh our main character mostly, Denise, hangs out there with her helper Lee and all that, with the people who aren't SOI that just live, work, view stuff. So yeah, and I don't. I can't explain it. I've explained it in the like by writing it like on my school computer because I spend my time actually doing that during school time because it's so much more easier. I have not been doing that for this entire week because I can't focus on it. I can't focus on school currently. Light, what is going on? But when I am focused on like writing and that sort of stuff, I write about SOI. Lighting, what are you? What is happening today? Anyway, that's what it is, SOI. Sorry, it got like really off the rails when I started talking about my series and stuff because I got so much like so many things I have created. So it's like I don't know where to start, but I like talking about it because I really do enjoy the creation of stories, storytelling, art to go with it. I like making art for it, like for Olympus SMP, which not much is happening, but I mean, it's because it's not really playable except for the people who just have Minecraft and are doing their own thing. So it's like It's just me collecting stories of what's happening from people who can play Minecraft because I can't. Because just I never grew up with any like gaming setup like how people have Xbox or PCs or anything like that, a Nintendo Switch. I only have a Nintendo 3DS and that's all I've ever been using. I know I have a laptop now and I could probably play some games. Lighting, what is going on? But I just choose to just not play games. I just watch people play games. That's all I've been doing, and I've been doing it for years. So it's like, you know what? I'll just stick with this. It's easier that way, probably. But I would like to one day actually be able to have this server happen because this Olympus SMP is also based on like real events that happened, which is why in the story currently, Juan, the casual space prince, is in exile, but probably not anymore. Probably not anymore. He's now, from his exilement, he has just made his own place to live now, and probably has met, uh, like more of un the no cast, which is just characters who don't have a person actually playing them. It's just characters I created because I got bored, or added in because also got bored. But yeah, he's in exile with a few creatures as well. His pets. I don't know, man. That's all I have. Nothing really new or relevant because I've not been talking to the people who are in the SMP, especially Geo, or the person who plays Geo, who is very doesn't have any relevance despite just being a half iron golem that lives in a box with Juan in exilement. I don't know why. He's not in exilement either. He's just kind of vibing with the box with him. I don't know why, but that I just made it happen. Like how Joaquin is dating a bee. Because why not? The bee is probably a shapeshifter. I'm not gonna confirm or deconfirm that the bee is a bee. Because Minecraft has bees and stuff. And hybrids exist in I don't know, man. I don't know. I got bored and I'm like, you know what? You're dating a bee now. That's my decision. And I mean, if you want it, sure. If you don't, Dream SMP, but it's just mythical people. Kinda. I mean, Dream SMP does kind of have mythical people as well. It's different from Dream SMP because this is a story. This is our SMP. It's just our SMP and it's different. Thing is, it's just barely any people who talk to each other. So it's like it's falling apart, but like I'm making things personally, so it's like sticking together, but nobody knows about it. So it's just falling apart. Oof. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not really easy to contact too. Like I'll look at a message and then I just won't look at it. Probably. I don't know. I just don't have energy to talk like online otherwise. Also because like when I want to talk about something, I usually like I'm not allowed to. So it's like I just want to talk about what I know, but also can't. It's strange. I don't know. It's like it's gotten a lot more different to talk about what I like due to just it's just different. It's not hard to and I don't have any like ill will. It's just I really don't communicate. It's strange. I feel like we have to do like research upon it. I don't I don't want to say it, but I want to say it's like it's because I got autism. But it's like it's not just that. It's just I just don't talk to people. But yes, I have autism. If you knew or did not know, I have it. Doesn't make me any less of a person. I guess that's why too. It's like the one thing I know how to talk about my special interest, my hyper focused thing, and someone like shuts it down. It's like, oh, I am now empty. I am now sad, and oh, how dare you? I have been heartbroken. You have betrayed me. You have wounded the trust of a person who very much wanted to talk about something they love. That sort of thing. I probably do need a Discord server now that I think. I probably should. I just don't got an account. And I'm not sure if anyone else has a Discord account. I got so many like I'll probably get it on the laptop because I got a Twitch account too. Probably never gonna stream on there, but who knows? Is this I can be dramatic when I want to. And I'm pretty dramatic when I can. I don't know. I like probably maybe. I don't know. I'm just being me. That is me. If I'm being dramatic, it's just me probably too. If I exaggerate something, that might not be me, but like who knows? I act as my characters. I think as my characters sometimes. But sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, okay, this is probably you probably shouldn't do that because I talk to myself a lot, which is why speaking to this is different, but it's starting to become more normalized. I don't. What is stream? I very much did. Oh my god, I lost track of like my conversation. Wow, I did not remember what happened the past few seconds. This is bad. Everybody wants to rule the world is playing. You can't hear it, I presume. Wait, I'm just gonna let this play because I think I like cheese doodles. I'm not sure. I don't eat many snacks. We have a bunch of snacks, but I don't really eat any of. I. Ugh. I'm very much like. Oh yeah, I was talking about how when I act like I disassociate, but also happens like I've had two very strong episodes of derealization or disassociation in which it was very bad, and that's where it's like I don't want to. Not those episodes. It was like me just thinking about like how I don't want to be like some of the characters I have made who are bad because they didn't get help or were just ill will minded, which are like one version of me. Cookie from Foodie Court uh does become like a villain, and it's because she kind of was mentally a bit unstable due to because all of the characters like are based off real real based events and or reference to events that have that I have witnessed within my life or have seen or have well yeah. So when I thought about her character and how I don't want to be like her, it, like triggered a very bad episode, and I really like it was bad, and I don't want to like return to something like that. Like I would like I do that. Like I put my character like I be in the character's shoes. I be them. I like think as them sometimes. But then it's like it becomes very like constricting and overwhelming where it's like, okay, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this mindset. I don't want to be a bad person. And that's her like self feelings and worse and all that like starts to just like become very big questions to me. And that's where it's like, okay, I need to step out. So if there's the good of like being the character, but also the bad of being the character where a derealization, disassociation can happen because it happens. Not to everyone, but it's not nice and it is kind of hard to talk about it, but that's all I'm being honest about. So, I don't know. It's just something I would want to talk about more. It's because for me, like I've had a history of like mental stuff, and I have mental stuff, and with the added thing of like, well, COVID happening, being stuck inside for a year, not going to school, changing routine. Routine definitely changes and messes me up a bit. It all just impacts my daily life and how that also impacts art and my storytelling ways or how I feel about certain things. It's everything affects everything. So it's all intertwined within stories, my creations, my art, my storytelling, my well-being. Light, what are you doing? I wouldn't say real life. It's more like if they were in animatics, per se. I don't know. I think it's called overthinking. I don't know what to say to that. No. Mm, insensitive. A little, maybe. Who knows? It's just more like not even character wise by that point. It's just I've just had a deal with like a lot of personal stuff, which whether you or you don't know, I just I get mentally like very tired as well. So it's like I think and then I don't think. Derealization can happen, which thankfully has not happened, but it's like very close probably. Especially on this set of circumstances of like not normalcy, like people don't talk to themselves. I'm like, that's strange, but I mean, you do you. I mean, to be honest, I have been talking to myself for like a very long time. It was a normal thing for me. It was a coping mechanism. A lot of the stuff I do is just coping mechanisms as well. So it's like a two for one deal, or something for one deal because I don't like from what I do, I benefit and it makes me feel better. And sometimes I just don't do them because I get really tired, like burnt out from them. Like some days I won't draw for a week or two, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, we need to draw again or paint again. I actually need to paint more. That's the definitive way I feel better. Usually, it's painting. I need more canvases though, so I'll get onto that. But I don't know. This is just me and talking and all of that sort of shebang. Wow, we went from characters to talking about like issues. This is the type of stuff you'll see on here because I do like talking about feelings and all that because some people don't get the chance to, and I was lucky enough that I am able to. And did I get help? Yes, I did get help. I'm just doing from what I'm doing. If it's I'm doing from what I'm like doing because it's me. It's not everything that I do is probably not suited for every person who does need help or has gotten help because everyone is different and this is just the sort of thing I'm doing so that I can at least get people to understand me because I want to say that people find it a little hard to like understand me because it's like I hold a lot of things to myself, which as I should, but I also want to share this because it's really just important for people to understand about these sort of things. Ow. Yeah. Your nap. Shush. You don't tell me what to do. Like I'll keep that in mind, but no. When I become tired, it's like burning out. It's like gifted child burnout, which I was called the GT student, gifted and talented during elementary, actually. So I mean, probably that too, but like I never got tired of doing art per se because that was my like biggest thing, and art was my thing, and it's like if it was my special interest, it was like it was good for me until it didn't happen. Slash this year, COVID. So it was like I got burnt out like from not doing it. So it's like oh, or that sort of situation. I don't know. I think you need. I actually well, sleep cycles for me don't work normally. Again, if it's with the relevance of having autism and having like sleep patterns are strange to like I don't get sleep on the right time. I do become tired. It's like yeah, like just telling someone like just go to sleep. It's like it's the same thing as like stop being sad to someone who has depression, which that in turn that doesn't work. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know you mean it in a joking way, but God, I'm very literal. Other thing with autism. Sorry, it's just everything comes back to me and just me being me, which is autism. It's very strange. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just seems I would like to take people to take me seriously sometimes. Cause like I don't know, just a lot of things for me are kind of pushed aside and stuff. So when I talk about things, like I just want them to listen at least casually. Because it is kind of hard to just be like, not me. I cannot be not me. I know. I know when things are jokes and when things are not jokes. It's just that I usually have to explain stuff. Even if I don't have to. It's because I don't know, it's strange for me. It's like I know you don't mean bad things. It's just that I have a different mindset. So it becomes kind of difficult to just be, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But aside from that, I'm just here now. I think. But like earlier in stream, I did mention I have memory problems, but to subside that, I actually have this. This is my memory book. Yes, I'm pulling a Ranboo, guys. No, but in all seriousness, it does help me, and I barely started writing this like last year or a few years ago as well. Sorry, excuse me, sugar started playing. Oh, the penny fell out that I'm supposed to give to my best friend, which I never gave. Oh no. Oh yeah, but in this memory book, I've written down stuff so I can remember. Just stuff to myself, some drawings. Eh, mesh pop tato. Are you on your own screen? Yes. Yes. I just have Spotify playing on my liked songs playlist, which is never visible because well, I don't it's not visible. I also have some poems on here and slash just stuff I write about my day and stuff. I don't know. I can write and then I can't write. It's very strange. Something I would like to read out. Okay, I don't. This isn't really directed to anyone, but this is what I wrote. You are loved, and you love back. You, they care for you, and you return the feeling. It's a wave of pleasant emotions to be giddy, soft thumpings of your heart, cherishing these moments as they become safety. You can care, they care. You love, they love back. You are whole, you are complete, you are home. That sounds very bad, but like, hey, I was writing this, and sometimes I write like at night because it's easier to write during night. I stay awake a lot more. Like, it's easier to stay awake at night than the day usually, or like in the afternoons of the day. It's easy. So that's when all of this writing kind of happens. I do write within the day too, but not as much. I just write about my day or what's happening or when I feel bad or good. I also have like a recipe in here because I was in Mexico and we did like some stuff and a recipe and shopping list. I don't know. It uh I also wrote poems as like my character as the characters Quincy and Mayor because surprise surprise they're partners. I won't say they're like wife or husband or stuff like that because like I just don't classify them as that. I call them partners. They're partners. Oh, heck yeah, wait a minute. Hey, oh, there she goes, a little too high or a little too low. Got self-esteem and vertigo, cause she thinks she's made of candy. Sorry. Sorry, it's just a very. I like the song, and I am not afraid to express it. The only music I think I can't really express that I like, it's just like Doja. No, actually no. I can't express it in song, like in dance form or anything like that, but Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know. I listen to a lot of music, not specifically one artist, just a bunch of music because I do like music. Plus, today I needed this today. I wanted to just make something so I can like I don't know. I just I like doing this, even if it's not professional. It's just me being me. Plus, I need to make more streams, but then again, I don't know how to in general. But I'm just doing from what I know, and I am doing what I'm doing. So, professional or not, I'm enjoying this. Whether I talk seriously or not, lore, art, or personal life. I just want this. And the community can contribute too. It's just that my community is very small. Join the Cookie Kingdom if you want. Become part of the batch. I do want to make a podcast. It's just that I never got to. I have always had ideas of making a podcast, and I would like to make one, but it's like, how the heck do you do that? There's probably apps for that too. I don't have space on my phone. I'm terrible. Like my phone's terrible. I needed to get a new one, but like money is not that easy to get. And being a person who just lives, does school, and that's it. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. But I'm okay with that. Podcast wise, I would, but like I don't know what I would talk about a lot. I would try to maybe talk about just I don't know. I really don't know what I would. There's Tea Talks, which has an official name and all that. Then there was a dream I had where I had like a live talk show. I don't know why it was a dream, and it had a full name, and I have it written down on my like memos on my phone. Is that? I don't know. Probably would have a podcast. I just wouldn't know what I would talk about. Just I guess just talking to people, and then you could just hear the interactions with those people. Because honestly, I wouldn't have a a specific focus, because I really would just be doing whatever. Lover boy, what you doing tonight? Hey boy, fancy the time. Don't DMCA me, don't copyright me, please. Think of you always, love you, love you. Hey boy, where'd you get from? Hey boy, where did you go? I look my passion, good old fashioned school of lover boys. I think I'll end stream soon. Pay the bill, you taste the wine. Driving back into town in my sleigh will do quite nicely. Just take me back to yours, then we'll be fine. Come on and get it. Lover boy, what you doing tonight? Hey boy, everything's alright, just hold on tight. That's because I'm a good old fashioned lover boy. Okay, we are avoiding this one. Okay, well, bye to any bye. Thank you for joining, and if you're watching this as like bod, see you next time, I guess. Maybe I'll stream later on to the week or not, who knows. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you all a good day or night or whatever time is happening, and to just have a nice day. Bye.